Hello, my name is Creostix and welcome to Dear Esther Landmark Edition. I've played through the first couple of chapters of this, but no further, and I was supposed to go in blind, but I had some recording problems, so I'll have to start over again. But, well, live and learn. It's not that long of a game, I hear, anyway, so let's see what we can see. So, I wanted to play this because, and indeed, I had not played it before, and I hear it.
Dear
Oh,
Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
right. So, okay. Um, well, that that really cleared everything up nicely. You gave birth to. Oh, fuck. I didn't wanna. Oh. Well, I guess we're going swimming then, unless I can go back to. Oh. Well, I mean, that started well. It. I think we really took control of our own destiny here. I mean, we just
Come back.
we refused to be the slave of. Well, I mean, well, I guess we are because we are here again. But yeah, that wasn't intentional. I just wanted to check the boat and see what was. Ah. Oh well. Okay, so what do we have here? It's a lighthouse, and there's a red blinking light over there. Okay, and a broken boat with a box and some musical notes and other notes. Okay, duly noted. Broken windows, right? And yeah. Let's check the small shack first. There's like a paint can of some kind. Exterior Sparkfire Luminous Paint Premium Plus. Improved something something longer lasting. Ah, right. I get it. Okay. So we have blue luminous paint. I'm guessing that's maybe important, and the flashlight is real handy. I'm glad we have that at least. I've tried, I can't jump or run or anything. I can just walk, look around, and zoom. At least I haven't realized any other controls so far in this. Okay, but this is just a shack with loads and loads and loads of luminous paint and some sort of a water boiler or something like that. Well, a boiler of some sort, I'm not sure. And here we are. This is real cozy. Yeah. A radiator. And, yeah, that's lovely. Okay. This place could really use some, cleaning. What's that? A picture of some dude, but I can't really decipher anything from that. Some more notes. A book of... I don't know what that says. Um, yeah. I I mean, is it upside Where did W-E-U... I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, and here we have... Can sweetness and honesty find happiness together in a yogurt? That is a question for the ages, I am sure. Okay, so some more paint. And that is... Okay, so it's been a pretty long while since my last chemistry lessons, but I think that's an alcohol of some sort, because there's an OH over there, and it's just CH everywhere else, I think. Those triangles are a bit weird, but... So, if it's two C's, one OH, and rest of them are H's, like, not all alcohols in chemistry are the one that you can drink. Like, there's only one I think you can. But I believe that this is exactly the one that you can drink. Ethanol. If it were 1C, it would be methanol, but 2 C's is ethanol. Okay. And if there was not an OH, it would be like ethane, I think. But that's ethanol. I'm 99% sure that's ethanol, like alcohol to drink. Okay, sure. Keep in mind. Ah, the lighthouse. And can't go there. Awesome. Okay, moving on. And more musical notes on the ground, but that's about it, I think. Okay. So let's go for a... Well, a quick check is maybe a relative term since I can't run, but let's check the coast a bit before going uphill. I don't really know how much of, like, forking paths there is. I've played a little bit of this, but I didn't exactly explore everything. I don't know exactly what's a dead end and what's not. Some rubbish. Right. The environments really look kinda like... It has a sense of an atmosphere to it. I kinda like that. Yeah, okay. A log. Nothing. Ah, some sort of cages. My first guess is like fishing, but I don't know. They could be about like, or catching some sort of marine creatures, like tiny crab cages or something like that. Although I'm not sure they're very good at like being traps if if there's not like a funnel through which to enter, but well, it could still be. And that would be something cola or colta, golla or whatever. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, I'm under the impression that this is like one of the first sort of these walking
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time. Sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Somnambulist gods. My English is pretty good. I understand, like, a lot of it, but somnambulist is something I haven't heard before. I have to make a note of that to check what somnambulist means. Right. Oh. Are we like suggesting we have UFOs here, or... Well, so that's an arrow, I think. attached to a, I don't know, kite? Not sure. Well, yeah. I'm under the impression that this is one of the first walking simulators, or that's a negative term, sort of, but you know, these walking story experience games. So I wanted to see what it was like, and
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Antacid yogurt. I mean, that one magazine mentioned yogurt, so maybe yogurt is the sort of overarching plot here. I don't know. So I'm guessing this is a dead end. Yep, okay, sure. Let's go back. Can we go further? I got a feeling that's just a way to drown. Okay, let's keep going. So, I'm not sure if I should say this, but from the last time I played this a little bit, a couple of things have been different. Some items are either missing or changed. Like, for example, the magazine with the yogurt was not in the cabin the first time I was there when I played this. And I think there was like a set of like rusted car parts on that little dead end there, which are now not here. So I did not know that this game changes a little bit when you play it. That's kind of interesting. I like it. So let's go up the stairs and see what's what. But yeah, I've played a small bunch of walking simulators. I've played Gone Home and I've seen Firewatch. I've not actually played that one, but they're like, so far they've been kind of hit and miss, meaning like if you have a game where you just walk and read and listen, and so the story needs to be like pretty good. And in some cases it is, and some cases it's not. But we'll see. I really don't know. I have no clue what this story is actually about. It's just, I know it's an island, and it's
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight. He landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Okay. Donnelly. So Donnelly, yogurt, and giving birth to an island. Okay.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Right. So, from what I can see so far, your infection is maybe something to do with yogurt? I don't know. Huh. Ooh. I'm not really seeing the point of this barbed wire, because it's like maybe 30 or something centimeters long, or high, and it doesn't really prevent you, like, well, it wouldn't prevent you from falling down. You'll just trip over it, cut your leg, and then fall down while you're already bleeding. So, fine. That's okay. Sure. Ooh, an obelisk or something. Huh. Okay. And another one.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Right, Lot's wife and no turning back and more luminescence. Okay, sure. So we're just painting a picture with luminescence. That's wonderful.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I don't think that means what you think it means. I mean, if he's alive, then I think it's still conceivable.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why, asked the farmers. Why, asked Jakobsen. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
Okay, something Jakobsen then. Oh, right. More of this luminescent paint, and what's this? Okay. Yeah. They are quite pretty, but I'm not sure what to make of that. Okay. Oh, someone's clothes. And there's the paint. And a bowl of bones. Right. Right. What? Hold on. That's the chemical formula. Well, most of the chemical formula that was in the cabin. But some of it's gone, and some of that, like, other, like, tree-looking stuff is attached to it. Right. And more paint, and a bed. Right. This, yeah, makes real perfect sense. So, Yoghurt, an affliction of both mind and body, and Jakobsen and Donnelly and conceivable boundaries of life. Yeah. Don't know. I'm guessing, like, this is the way I can go, because I don't think I can swim there either. Huh. Well, I mean, that sure was an interesting trip to some caves. I can't deny that. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go toward that blinking red light. It would be a bit of a basic logic, but it makes a sort of sense. Those are some vibrant flowers. It doesn't really... The feeling is not very warm in this place, but, well, colorful flowers, sure, well, maybe they can grow here. I don't know.
I've become convinced I'm not alone here, even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles.
Oh, what?
Why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway.
Oh.
Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
So, yeah, I took a lot of steps when I played it the first time. That's 5,000 already, whoa. Like, I know I played through 2 chapters, but... Still, that's a lot. Oh well. And sorry if I spoke over the VO there, I was surprised. That's all. Okay, so a collection of obelisks and a book. Can't make out any text from that. Looks like maybe a... I don't know, I'm not an expert on crosses, but... don't know. So can I go up there too, or... I don't know, should I check that place first? Or I probably can't. Yeah, I don't think so. Nah. Or it's real close, but I don't think I can make this climb. Yeah, okay, fine, sure. Yeah. Those barbed wire fences really like give the feeling that maybe you could walk there at some point, but I don't know. I really don't. Okay, so yeah, let's move on then, I guess. Ooh, the wind is picking up. That's okay. Can we find something interesting around the corner? And no, not yet, but it's still a way forward. Anything that's not a dead end is a victory in my book. So it's I would really love a flashlight around here. Oh, okay. So that was the end of the first chapter of the game. Okay, sure.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Right. The M5 is, I think, a highway in Britain or something like that. I've watched enough Top Gear to know that much. But yeah, if that's the first chapter, I think this is a good spot to call it an episode. I'll be continuing this later on, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.